Hello, hello! I'm quite excited about today's video. This has been something I've been waiting a very long time to show you. So this is a series of moulds from a company called Craspire. A lovely lady called Anna contacted me and said, I have mentioned it in a couple of videos, so you might be well aware, and asked me if I'd like to do a series of videos with them. And they offered to send us some products from their website, and I went on their website and had a look, and so I picked a couple of items that I thought we could get our teeth into. Nothing too complicated, as you know, I haven't been very well, but something that would spark our imagination and that you could go wild with, that I could sort of show you a few ideas and some projects, and then that if you liked what you saw, I'm always looking for things, not that, you know, not just that I think that I would like, that stuff that I think that you would enjoy. So this one here today is a clock mould set. I really like this one because you got 4 moulds, sort of the standard clock mould, big and small, and then this one is like star signs, which I thought was really good because I haven't seen this kind of thing before. And then this is the Roman numerals, is it called? I'm really bad with names, you know me. But it also comes with these, which I thought was really cute. So in here, and I haven't opened this yet because I didn't want to make a mess. So we get some cute little cups, little pourers. And we get, oh, see, look, I haven't opened it yet, so they're all stuck together. And my hands aren't that great. So we get 1, 2, we get 3 of those so that we can divide our resin and pour. So that's really cool. And then we get some pipettes, which is really going to be really useful because I'm going to use that, I think, to put the colour into the numbers, because the numbers are going to stand proud. And then we get some little finger cuts, which are nice when you're doing, because I'm always gloved up when I'm doing resin, but sometimes when you're adding small details you don't really want your gloves on, so these will protect. I'm really useless at putting these on. Is it that? No, it's this way. See, I told you I'm used to putting these on. So you can still protect your fingers, but you haven't got the bulk of the gloves on. So I know a lot of people use those. And then some itty bitty cutie woody little stirrers, which are dead sweet and really good. When I haven't got any of these at the moment, so that's really handy because we can use those to mix. I think I'm going to be using some glitters today. I'm definitely going to be using some inclusions and stuff, so that will be really good. So in this kit we have got, I think that's really generous actually, that's really good. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pipettes, and is it going to be 10 stirrers as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. I can do things that match evens. So we've got 10 stirrers, 10 pipettes. I'm going to have to count these for you now, don't you? Because I can't cope if I don't actually tell you the right number. I'm weird like that. I'm going to have to count because I can't not tell you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know I'm weird. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There you are, 20. So, put those in there. So 20 finger cuts and the 4 moulds. Now, I'm going to be using the big mould. So I'll put these to one side. Now, I've done some digging. I love this one. I love this one. I may do this one as well, but I'm going to concentrate on this one. But I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do this one as well, or whether to do this one in another video. I love that. I just think that's so unusual to have. I just love that. When I'd chosen, now I was hoping I'd have this video out a bit before now, but I had to gather all the bits that I wanted to do. I didn't want to just pour resin in and there we go. You know me better than that by now. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I like to go into detail with my ideas. My cogs start to turn and I can't switch it off. I have 1,000 ideas and I can't switch it off, and that's how I am. But I'm also very aware that if you've been following my story, you'll know that I haven't been very well. So I always want to do the best that I can do, and so I wanted to produce. This company had faith in me, and they chose. You know, I'm not exclusive. They choose a lot of people, but I wanted to produce something good for them. I wanted to test their products for you guys, and I don't. You have lots of people contact you when you do YouTube, and everybody wants, oh, do this for me, do that for me. And I don't go with everybody that contacts me. And so I looked at their stuff, their things, their choice looks amazing. I love the things they have on their website. So I thought, okay, I think you're going to like these guys. Let's give them a go. Let's review their moulds. And I must say to you guys, these moulds are good quality. They're not. I've had some moulds in the past that have come, and they're thin and flimsy, and they when you put them down, you're having to weight them down with things, having to stretch them out and put sticky tape underneath them. If you've seen some of my videos, I've had sticky tape, and I've said I've put sticky tape underneath the, you know, some of the book moulds and stuff, because they're lumpy and that, you know, sort of they come and they're misshapen. And if you've ordered some moulds, you know, from China and different things like that, you'll know that some of them come and they're not flat, and then that's just the nature of the beast. When you get some of these moulds, they are thin, they're not flat, they ripple, and you can peel off your mould and the top of your beautiful piece of resin, and it's undulated, and you can't believe it. These are thick. These are thick. There isn't any of that business. They are nice quality. I like these. So I've been gathering a few pieces, and I wanted to do the best that I could do. So I have thought of an idea of ideas, and this is also is good for you guys, some of you that do have, like me, problems with your hands and things like that, but you want to do more intricate pieces. So, you know, that will help. This will help you guys as well. And let's face it, we're not all fantastic artists. Some of you guys are, but we're not all fantastic artists where we can sit there and produce, you know, all these detailed pieces. I used to. I did A-level art. I used to. Breaks my heart. So anyway, so I've collected some pieces that we can create. So I've bought some simple clock mechanisms off Amazon. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to use yet. Obviously some of these are huge, they're not going to work. But I've just put it all out on here so that I can gather and see which ones will work. I've got some smalls, which I think are probably going to be the ones that I'm going to go with. I've got some smalls. The one I actually really like is this one. And that looks like it's going to work. And we'll see whether this one is too big. And as I said, if it goes over the edge, over the line, I don't really mind, to be honest, as long as we get a clock that works. If it goes over the edge, it's okay. Then I've collected some beads, because my inspiration for this piece, if you know me, you know I love, I'm just getting my iPad to show you the picture, I love Santoro Gorgeous, and this is my favourite piece, is this one. So from this I have picked some of the colours. So I've picked out the purples in the beads, I've picked out the teal green, picked out the purples, the white, the black in the beads. And my idea for that, oh, and I've also printed off with my foam, wait a minute, yeah, foam memo. I'm not going to show you how to use that in this video, but I will do another video on that. Printed off some little pictures, which I'm going to put which is a great way of putting detail on things if you can't draw them on. Years ago I'd have drawn it on. And I've put so that we can, and these are clear, so that we can stick them on after. I love that. I love that. So the idea is we get some colour with these, and then I'm not sure what background colour I'm going to use, whether I'm going to use a really pale lilac, whether I'm going to go cream. I have got, which I'm going to go and get in a minute, a white interference purple mica, which you've seen me use before, and it goes from that shimmery white pearl to I can't say it, interference lilac. So I might use that. That might shimmer really nicely. So I've got the beads, and what I thought I would do with the beads, with this black thread, I will thread all the way around the outside. So my, there he is, like a necklace with beading. This is my beading mat. We'll UV resin those in place, and that will give me a sort of a border. And then these letters, oh guy me, the numbers I will do in corresponding colours. I may do them each in a different colour, or I may do it with, probably with glitter or mica powder, and I'll use the pipette for that, and I'll do those in UV resin and set that. And then these are the clock mechanisms. Now I've got one with a longer and one with a shorter. I'm not sure how deep it's going to end up. And again, that's fine, because on the back we can, my husband will help me if I need a piece of filler wood or something like that. I'm not quite sure how these clock mechanisms work, but I will figure it out and I will show you when we get to the end of the video. So that is the plan. We all know things don't go to plan, so it might change as we go along, but that is where we're going. So watch this space, let's work it out, let's have some fun, and let's see where we go. Oh, it's beautiful. Let me just check you can see. Oh, it's lovely. I love it. Okay, so there's not too much glitter that it takes away from the interference powder. There's just enough of the purple sheen and enough of the white of the pearl. It's beautiful. I love it. Oh my gosh, the numbers stand out. Perfect. They give that glitter vibe, but because it's glitter and not pure colour, it's not too vibrant. The mould is so nice. It's really good quality mould. I'm really impressed. Craspire, I really like your moulds. And the beads have bordered really, really nicely. Okay, let's get on with the next bit. I'm really excited. It's really, really pretty. I've been having a play with the bits and pieces, and it's really bugging me that the only clock handles I could get are really big for the clock that I've got. I couldn't find any mini ones. Now, I'm not, if any of you know where you can get little teeny tiny hands, then let me know, because I will be using this mould again. But it was really bugging me, so what I did was I had my husband cut out a circle of card. Now I just use, it's thick card that you would use for bookbinding, and then it's sort of this sort of craft stuff, and then I covered it with some paper, just some simple papers that I thought were in matching colours, and just glued them on, nothing fancy. And then what I'm going to do is place that over there like that, if that's, is that right? It really bugs me if it's not, absolutely. And then, so I've done, so that will be that. And I like the stripe. I chose the stripes because in the picture, the image that I'm going for, there is a lot of black and white stripes. So then what I did, I took the mould and I thought, well, I need something in here, in this space, because at the moment it's kind of like the background is trying to jump in front. So I used these little wands to do markers. I wanted an extension on the outer piece, so I've done several of those, and I'm going to glue those around the outside in the same direction as the ones. I'll have to make sure they're all in the right direction now. In the same direction, and I'll go around, and what I'll do is I'll use the minute hand and I'll make sure they're all in line. So I'll draw a line and I'll make sure they're all in line. So I'm going to do that next. oh my gosh, we are done. And I am in love. I absolutely love the way it came out. I think this is probably one of my most favourite projects we've ever done. I cannot believe how much I love it. It kind of just morphed. It's not exactly how I thought it was going to be, but it kind of just grew all by itself, which is great, which is exactly what we want when we start something. Did the backing. And to be fair, I think that just made it even better. I think it just enhanced it even more. And it's still on theme. I still had it. You've got, if you're like me and you do various crafts, you've got other bits and pieces on hand. So I just made a backing. You could use normal stickers for this. You don't have to use fancy ones like I printed out. You could use, you know, I've got sticker sheets and stuff like that. I would use stickers and things like that. If you didn't want to use stickers, you could just do a swirly design with your resin, things like that. I love the bead idea, love that. I'm in love with these moulds. They're really, really nice quality, guys. It's still covered in glitter. I've got to clean them up. Yeah, they're really nice quality. But in this kit we get the 4. That's a little one. That's nice traditional. I'm loving this one. I'm thinking I might give this a go. I don't know, which way do we go up? I'd have to look at which way it goes up. But this is a nice one, and I'm thinking blues and golds. Bit of gold leaf, I'm thinking that would be nice in that one, so that might be a project. And I love these little stirrers. I got on really well with these little stirrers. And the pipettes, I used that, I think, and the only thing I didn't use out of the kit was these little, and that was only because I wasn't doing, if I was to do the swirl colours, I would definitely be using these, but because I didn't need sort of several pots of resin, I didn't use them, but they're definitely really useful. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked it. I really love it. So, the company is Craspire. They have lots of beautiful moulds on there, but they have other craft stuff on there as well. Go on and have a look. I've got a link in the description below. You know, I'm not very good at saying all these things, but I've got. They've given me a link. You get, if you use the code, you get 10% off. Which is fabulous. I was really impressed. The people are really nice. So I hope you liked the video. I love how it came out. I've got another couple of videos planned with some more things that they kindly sent to me. So yes, you'll see those soon. So thank you for watching, guys. Take care, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.